Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I have Joe.
Hey, man.
And Claire.
I'm back.
You're back. Try to beat Jimmy's score. Let's beat him down.
Hell yeah.
And make him number 4.
Well, I'm not trying to hurt him or
Let's
anything.
hurt him physically.
But
Yeah,
I'm just going to be better at predicting than he is.
I mean, to be honest, if you're catching anybody in score, you're probably catching up to me.
I honestly thought it was me.
well,
I don't know what the scores are. Where it was this episode 18, I think, of out of 25 for this season, and I don't know where we're at, but I'm not doing great.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not doing great.
I think I have at least 7 that I can think of right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what that means, but
Do you have a favorite point you got?
no, I think I liked it that one show that I got every single prediction right.
Oh yeah,
That was my best.
that was weird.
Oh, I wasn't there for that one.
Yeah,
I just heard the lore.
it was so good.
Was that Three's Company or something?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you lulled that whole show.
I did. I liked it.
And then he forgot he liked it. Somebody brought up this podcast and they were like, "Oh, it was your coworker?"
Mm.
And they're like, "Oh, have you seen any shows you really liked?" And I was expecting you to say all of the shows that you had seen that you've liked. Instead, you just were quiet.
Hmm.
And then I was like, "Didn't you like Three's Company?" Because we went back and we watched several episodes.
Hmm.
But I guess
And
it
I denied it.
wasn't memorable.
I didn't like- I didn't
like it. I didn't like it at all.
That show's for losers.
You're a loser. I got nothing. I've seen Three's Company. I wasn't there for that podcast, though. I've definitely seen the first. I don't think I've seen the last.
The wedding.
That was one where we had we watched this sitcom retrospective thing later, and they were talking about how that show had taken a weird turn in the middle where it was just more sexualized and a lot of things are going on, and that's definitely something you miss when you watch the first and the last.
Well, they talked about how the character, one of them was known for her jiggle because she would just jump
Yeah,
braless.
Suzanne Summers. Yeah.
And then they
She just bounced
basically had her jiggle all of the time.
Yeah, there'd
Like-
always be a reason where she would be just bouncing through a scene.
Guess I'm starting a podcast called The Middle.
But then after I saw that, there's a lot of other shows where it was pointing out shows that men like, and it was Friends. Maybe it was The Big Bang Theory, and they all had pictures of the female leads with large boobs, without bras on, where you get the nipple. I don't know why I'm talking about this out loud. I'm embarrassed, but it was
you should just be embarrassed for dudes or anybody that are this show's great, and you're why? Because she's hot, and
Yeah,
it's
I'm watching this
but is
for
it
the
a
boobs.
good show?
I
I've
don't
never
know.
spent time watching a show just because there's a hot person in every show.
Yeah.
But I guess the jiggle.
the jiggle. Then everybody's
jiggle.
jiggling.
I
or
think there's
jumping
also
around.
something to say about more repressed times where it's that
Oh, yeah.
jiggle on Three's Company is the sexiest thing you're gonna see all week.
Yeah, now we got the internet and we can just see boobs and dicks whenever we want.
Yeah, just looking up old clips of Three's Company.
Wow. Okay, he really liked Three's Company.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. What can I look up? I just look up, Three's Company jiggle. That's all I've been doing for the last 20 years. Oh, man. Hey, Joe,
Hey,
what is this podcast?
we take a TV show and we make it jiggle. We take a TV show and we watch the first episode and the last episode, but nothing in between. And based on what we've seen in the first and last episode, we judge it on how we've liked it, and would we watch more of it to see more of that jiggly middle.
Or any of the jiggly middle.
Mm-hmm.
Because we miss the jiggle sometimes.
Yeah. We also try to predict what we think is going to happen in the last episode based on just the first episode. And sometimes it could be really wild what happens in the show by the end. Sometimes the characters aren't even the same. That's what happened in Three's Company. I think this show will stay
And a
mostly
lot
the
of
same,
times
though.
there's a wedding.
Yeah.
That seems to be a common trope.
We haven't had an end wedding in a while. Was
Three's
Three's
Company.
Company had one? Okay, I haven't had a wedding in a while.
Yeah.
Because I missed that one. So
I guess Living Single didn't have a wedding.
no. Someone had gotten married.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, but we missed it.
No longer living single. living together,
Literally, none of them were like
living
single.
paired off.
In like the, if you ask someone, are they single?
Mhm.
They're like, no. In like the filing taxes, like they were, most of them were living single still.
Sure,
Hmm.
fair. In the eyes of the law.
That's what I do when I fill out my taxes. I'm living.
You're singing the song.
Single.
But it does have a good theme song.
It's got a great theme song.
Glad I got my girls. Anyways,
Write my taxes down. I can't.
speaking of living single, last week, in our just like pre-banter, you were talking about that like you wish there was a show where it's just like two guys that have to live together somehow,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and but that they're connected because they were romantically connected to the same person
Yeah,
who
yeah.
had died, and for some reason they need to like take care of a house together or
So it's like the
something.
Odd Couple.
But like, isn't the Odd Couple they're just like
I
roommates
think
or
they're
something?
just roommates.
This is something like they have to be together specifically because they were connected to some woman who had died.
Yeah, I think my example was that a man and a woman were married, then they got divorced, and then that woman moved in with like another guy, like, and they're together. Maybe they got, and I don't know if it doesn't matter if they got married or not, whatever. But then she dies, but she lived in the house from the previous relationship, and when she died, they basically figured out that they never got divorced like legally, like, you know, some paperwork loophole.
Yeah.
And then the two dudes that survived her had to move in together
Yeah.
for whatever, you know,
Yeah, for some reason.
sitcom
See, I was
reasons.
thinking like, oh, we were gonna like take care of the kids together or something, like,
Which would be,
wholesome,
yeah, maybe something like
But
that.
you're over here like, no, it's just legal. They just gotta like get
Yeah.
the house. They
No,
like,
they just go do it.
And we
they
were
would-
joking.
why wouldn't they just sell the house and get the money?
Why do they do
They
anything
love
in
the
a
house.
sitcom, you know?
Because mortgage.
Okay, wait, you say it again. This is my favorite word that Joe says.
Mortgage.
Mortgage.
There's a T in it.
So he pronounces it wrong, but he says all the letters.
He pronounces it so hard, and like when we were buying a house, he would like go to the lender and be like, the mortgage, and I'm like, oh
The-
my
yeah,
god,
tell me
it's a
about the
mortgage.
mortgage.
It's a mortgage.
Mortgage.
It's okay, man.
Mortgage.
English is hard.
We were joking about like, is that 2.5 Men? But no, 2.5 Men is like, it's
Yeah.
him and his brother or something.
Yeah.
But yes, it does turn out that show exists.
Oh God.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. It was called My Two Dads.
I
This-
feel like that means there's a baby involved.
It was a show that ran from 1987 to 1990 for 3 seasons. And the basic plot, I was trying to like read the Wikipedia without reading too much of the Wikipedia, is that it's like there's a woman who has a teenage daughter, but then the woman passes away, but before she passes away, she somehow like gives joint custody to like 2 men who like may be the father, but like they don't really know which one is.
Man, this show would not exist in 2025. Like DNA testing. Come on.
But yeah, so that's how like these 2 guys who are like opposites but were somehow romantically linked to the same woman now need to like raise this teenage child together.
I think this could have so many problems with it. But 3 seasons.
3
I
seasons.
feel like I've heard of it, but I can't picture who's in it.
Why did
It's-
my brain like went away? What's the show called?
It's called My Two Dads.
My
It
Two
is
Dads.
starring Paul Reiser
Ooh,
as
I
one
do
of the 2 dads.
He was in like Mad About You?
Yeah. Greg Evigan, who when I clicked on his Wikipedia had a lot of like musical credits.
Ah.
And Stacey Keenan from Step by Step. She's like one of the daughters, like the teenage daughter, the blonde one.
Oh, she was the snarky one in Step by Step. I liked
Yes.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is early Paul Reiser and early Stacey Keenan.
So Stacey Keenan's probably like 12 though. Like she's not a teenager. She's like a preteen.
Yeah, that seems about right. Because she, like, Step by Step was in 91, and this show ran from 87 to 90. So,
Yeah, and then when was Mad About You? It was probably like mid 90s, 94.
Dude, I used to love Mad About You.
I watched some Mad About You.
It was a good show.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
And they like waited a really long time to have a baby. Like they got together and they like lived together and like they didn't which was like everybody was just like, oh, we're married, we have a baby right away on sitcoms at that time.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about Mad About You.
But yeah, it's a Michael Jacobs production, who was also the creator of Boy Meets World and Dinosaurs.
And he can't be trusted because he has
Okay, so is this like a show for kids then?
No, it's a sitcom. Like
Like it's a full on.
It's a family sitcom.
yeah, it's a
right?
family sitcom. Mhm.
Family sitcom of the late 80s, early 90s.
Mhm.
What channel was it on?
It's NBC.
Nobody was watching that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know. I made that up.
I mean, for the time, it only went 60 episodes, which I feel like you throw in a like what shows started around 88, 87 kind of thing. Most of those
Mhm.
shows are like 200.
Yeah, that's
episodes,
true.
You know?
Yeah, the trivia says that like Paul Reiser was being considered for Danny Tanner on Full House.
Man, what an
Oh.
alternate universe that would
yeah,
have been.
yeah, right.
But I could see it a little bit. But Danny Tanner has to be really tall. I don't know. That's weird.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
if
so
Paul Reiser was Danny Tanner, he would have made out with Kimmy Gibbler.
Ew.
I don't.
That's why I'm worried about this show with the two guys with the young girl. Like it could get creepy.
It's not gonna. Isn't one of them their daughter? Isn't the whole point that
yeah,
girl's
they're raising
potential?
this girl. Yeah.
Still.
So does she know do they know who the dad is?
I don't think so.
I think it's like back in the day before you had DNA. And so it's like the mom's like, it could be either of these guys. And
Yeah.
then she's like, well, I got brown hair. He has brown hair. Oh, I've got like a big nose. He has a big nose. It could be either one. So I'm going to love them both.
I mean, I agree with you that they don't have like a way to like decide or figure out who the dad is, like maybe reliably in like 87, but at the same time, it seems like kind of like a risque, like ideal
to be like
have,
really open about that.
to be like, you're going to move in with these two guys. One of them's probably your dad.
Well, maybe they like hung out a lot before this mother died.
I don't know. I mean, my gut for the my gut for like what the first episode probably is that like they find out that this thing is happening and that you know, they're then forced to live with this like teenage girl and they're trying to make it work
Yeah.
for a little bit. And I bet somewhere in the second act, like one of the two dads gets frustrated and is just like, you know what? I'm not doing this. Like, go get a paternity test. Let's find out which one of us is really the father and then do that.
When was Jerry Springer on TV and will he be in
or
this
like
show?
Maury.
Yeah, Maury. Man, okay.
But
Interesting.
then in the end, like they decide, actually, no, we make a good family unit. Let's just stick together. I was trying to look up on I was trying to do some quick like bad Google research of like when like were paternity tests like.
Giovanni Ribisi's in this? Holy shit, I love that guy.
He's got to be like young in this.
Yeah,
right?
he's got to
probably,
be
like,
a
a friend or
tiny baby
something.
boy in this.
Um,
Because he was born in 74, so he's be 13.
yeah. Wikipedia says highly accurate DNA parental testing became available in the 80s with the development of RFLP, and then in the 90s when PCR became the standard method for paternal testing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, science.
Yeah. So there probably at the early 90s there probably was some like DNA testing you could do, but like maybe not super accurate or maybe super expensive.
Yeah, so they get plausible deniability in the show as to why they didn't do just the test real quick.
Dude, I just listened to a podcast about how like a lot of prenatal DNA tests were just completely wrong and made up. And like it's like really screwed over a lot of people. Mainly men. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, clearly it's the woman's baby.
yes. Yes.
Prenatal test.
You know, like
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah, I'm no scientist, but most of the time, because it's obviously this is 2025 now, so there's a different way you can do it. But in 87, if the baby came out of the lady, it's almost for surely her baby.
I mean, I would hope so.
I don't know how in like fertilization, like
Technology
worked.
back then.
Yeah, IVF. How good was that back in the day?
But wouldn't you agree if you like got a DNA test and it came back and it's like, you are the father or whatever?
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking believe that. You're not gonna be like, let's do another one. Let's check a different lab.
I would generally believe the science, yes.
But here's the thing.
But I guess if
There's a whole place that was doing these tests for years and years, and the guy just made up answers for people.
just made it up.
He just made it up.
He just like flipped a coin and was like, "You're the dad. You're not the dad. You're the dad. You're not the dad."
He would base it on like a phone call with the woman.
Like
and
how
then,
bad she sounded like she wanted him.
I
to
don't
be the
even
dad.
understand. Like, but it was a very interesting podcast. I'll look up the name so I can
That sounds
tell
interesting.
you later. But
and fucked up.
really fucked up. So I'm glad that they didn't deal with that and they instead just like came together to raise this child. It's gonna be great.
I'm sure the raising of the child is gonna go great.
But
wouldn't that be wild though? If you're like 13 and your mom dies, you're the only parent you've ever known, and now it's just like these two random dudes are gonna raise you.
Well, I'm hoping that they like hung out with her like growing up.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
And the other thing that I wondered about is like, is this a way for them to like joke about gay tropes but not say anything about two men living together? Like, is it kind of like Odd Couple?
That's I feel like I don't remember this show, but I feel like I remember like My Two Dads as like a gay joke in the 2000s or something. I feel like there's like some show or movie I've seen is just like making a gay joke. It's like, oh, what is this? Is this My Two Dads or something?
Well, here's the deal, guys. Last episode, my first prediction: they're gay together.
They're just like, you know what, this works.
Maybe they joked about it for 59 episodes, and then in the last episode,
In
they're gay together.
1987.
Yeah, why not?
They're really progressive.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got canceled.
You say that, but like every sitcom that I've watched from like late 80s to like mid 90s, Seinfeld, Frasier, other ones or whatever, like there's always episodes within those shows where like that guy's gay. And in general, like those shows mostly they handle it and it's funny, but it's not like bad. Like, you know, it's not like they're not making fun of the guy because he's gay or like being weird about it. Like Seinfeld's not. Elaine goes on a date with a guy and she's his beard because his like conservative boss might not like think it's okay. So
I would say that even like a Will and Grace, like you look at that now and you watch some of those episodes and you're just like, wow, I can't believe. And that was like the first openly, like that wasn't the first, but it was like a sitcom with a main character that was a gay man.
Yeah, the leading character, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this works. I hope that they all become a little happy family.
first episode, she dies.
The mom?
I figured the mom's not even in it, kind of like Full House.
I think it starts off like she dies right like first 10 seconds she dies.
She's like, you're gonna have two dads now,
and you have two dads. And she dies.
I hope she also has a therapist.
It's 1987.
Oh yeah, no luck with that.
There's no therapy. First episode's called Pilot.
Cool.
Your
So,
favorite.
no, my favorite. Way to have faith. Okay, so it's called Pilot. It aired on September 20th, 1987. What y'all doing in September 20th, 1987?
I was a baby.
I was definitely a baby.
I was a baby. I was probably really cute. That's all I know.
I was a baby. I was probably just okay.
I bet you were a cute baby.
I think I was a chubby baby.
That's
cutest
cute.
babies.
That's
Is that a
good.
cute thing?
I
As long
got
as you
like,
don't like stay chubby.
I would say like up to age 5 is like my prime time. Like I look
that's
so
where you
cute.
peaked.
And then after that, it's just all downhill.
Johnny should have married her earlier.
Ew, no. That's super creepy.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
It's already been said.
It's already been said. Can't take it back. It's not like I could edit this out or anything. Because I can't. So, all right. Well, let's watch this first episode, Pilot, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of My Two Dads. It was just called Pilot. And I have a write-up over here on IMDb, RCS0411 at Yahoo.
Ooh, Yahoo.
Man, why doesn't it tell me how long ago this is written at Yahoo?
One of my browsers is stuck on like only using Yahoo search, which is terrible. Wouldn't recommend it.
I don't think I've been on Yahoo, like the browser.
I don't want to be. There's a ghost on my computer. Anyway, let's hear about this Yahoo person.
Okay, well, RCS0411 said Michael Taylor and Joey Harris, who were friends 13 years ago, are informed that a girl they both dated passed away and they're named in her will. And what she left them is her 12-year-old daughter, Nicole, and one of them is the father. While Michael is hesitant, Joey takes her. But as soon as they get to her place, he has to go somewhere, leaving her alone. And Michael shows up telling him off, and they get into it.
Okay.
Well, that's good, because then he, this person that wrote it, like, you don't know what the ending is, you know? So
You really
it's
don't.
pretty good. Like, do you want to watch that? They get into it. What were your thoughts of the episode itself?
Okay. Well, there's Michael, the one dad, and he's like the business dad, right?
And this is the one played by Paul Reiser.
Paul Reiser. He's
Yeah.
like
We're introduced to him first. and
clearly like more like he's got a calendar.
he's career minded. He's talking about like he's got this deal going through and like he could potentially get like an office with a window or whatever. And he's like wearing a suit.
Yeah. And then there's this Billy Ray Cyrus fucking lookalike.
Yeah.
Like dead on. Like he could win in a competition for Billy Ray Cyrus lookalike.
Mhm.
Joey, and he is an artist who makes like very like weird art. But I'm kind of into it. I don't mind it. I just wouldn't want to live in the art studio gallery, but like it's very like 80s art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's talented. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, he's a craftsman.
But it's not anything I want to own.
Yeah.
You know?
Like his freezer had like an igloo scene that was
Yeah.
kind of cute in it.
I kind of want it. I wish I had like a fridge that I only wanted to use and I could turn off the freezer somehow and
Yeah.
do that.
It was cute.
It's a good bit.
But clearly he's a bachelor and this kid should not be at his house. He has no food. He just like leaves
Yeah.
after
Well-
like promising a million things. Like I was so annoyed with him.
Well, even before that, so like the first thing is they both show up at the judge's office
oh yeah.
because it's like they both are named in the will and they both think that they're getting some sort of like cash settlement or even a house or something, right? Because they're just like named in the will. And before the judge like brings out the girl, they're both just like, all right, whatever this is, we're just going to split it in half. Like you take half, I take half, we walk away. But then the judge like opens the door and this 12-year-old girl walks in.
And literally says, "It's a girl."
Yeah. She says, "Congratulations, it's a girl." It's a good line.
Okay, a lot of these like things are funny, but the premise of this whole entire thing makes me so angry.
It's
and like
insane.
I think I spent the entire episode being mad at her mother, Marcy,
Mm-hmm.
who died, for like having this kid. Because here's what I think I've deducted. Well, do either of you guys think you understand the story? Because I think they were like college buddies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They went to Key West.
Yeah.
They met up with this girl. They both fell in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
They had some,
And fell on love with her.
yes.
You know what I mean?
And then it's like they went back home or something, or I don't know.
I mean,
The breakup was not clear.
They had mentioned something about like that they like the two guys were fighting or something, so like the mom just like decided she wanted nothing to do with either of them or something.
Could you imagine that? Like, would you guys do that? Like, you're going on vacay.
Which part?
You guys
Yeah,
are
what?
in Key West. There's a lady there. She strikes up a fancy with both of y'all.
and me and Joe both fall in love
yeah,
with her.
you
Mhm.
both fall in love with her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You both have a thing with her. She's like,
Yeah.
"Come on, guys. It's low key, like whatever. Let's do something fun together."
This is 13, but Joe, this is 13 years ago. So
Yeah.
Remember that.
So
Okay.
13 years ago, you guys are doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, would you do that on a trip?
I mean, I never did.
What do you mean? Would you do that?
I just don't
like
think
start like a threesome, like
But
like
they're
we're
not.
three
It
of us are a
doesn't
couple
sound
now.
like they were
They're like they're not a
threesome.
threesome. They're like a serious three. Like it was like both dudes were like trying to date the same girl.
Yeah,
and they
and-
both knew it, but they were
Mhm.
like, because it makes sense if it was like a short trip thing. If they both knew, because then they were like, may the best man win, I guess, like
Yeah,
something
yeah,
weird
yeah.
like that. But if this was like, but some of the things they were saying, I was like, were they in like a 3-year relationship, like kind of thing, like.
Well, especially because they're both, now 12, 13 years later, they're both talking about her like she was the one that got away.
Right, and they're making her sound like they were also the ones that got away in a
Mhm.
way too. Like nobody's moved on in 13 years,
Mm-hmm.
which
Yeah,
is
they
wild.
like had that whole fight, and at one point they're like, "Admit it, she loved us both."
Mm-hmm.
There's not to answer your question, I guess there's not like a universe where like there's not a river long enough that doesn't contain a bend. Like maybe, like.
Some Pocahontas shit over
I'm
here. What is that?
I'm just saying, like, never say never. I guess, like, like, no, I don't think that sounds like a good idea for me and Joe 13 years ago to go to Key West and bang the same girl for a weekend and then leave. Whatever. That doesn't sound great. But once again, like, I mean, I guess there's a time and place for everything.
The heart.
It's not a zero-sum game, but it's not probable.
Okay, so let's imagine this did happen. You guys went to Pound Town with this lady, and
Separately?
yes,
That's fine. I assume.
I'm assuming. I mean, they don't seem very comfortable with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Then later, you're told you have a kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we're not looking at paternity testing.
Well, no, the judge specifically said that the paternity test came up like ineligible, like they was like it couldn't figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Biologically indeterminate.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
So right now, what that means is because of it's 1987, is that they have now they wrote it off, so they're discouraged to get another one. They're not gonna like the show, because the first thing you'd say is get a paternity test.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the first thing you
let's
say,
figure
and the
this
show
out.
immediately was like,
Yeah, you're not
Didn't
doing
work.
it. Yeah.
So now there's no incentive for them to do it. So now they
Mhm.
just have to go like, fuck, I'm probably both of us, me and Joe, are both like, I guess I'm the dad.
Potentially, this could be your kid.
Yeah.
And in that sense, are you willing to?
In that sense, I'm moving in with my buddy Joe.
Well, even just pretend there's not a 2-guy scenario here. Just that it's just you,
Mhm.
and that you're
Yeah.
somehow brought this child, a 12-year-old, and it's just like, hey, this may or may not be your daughter. You could either take her, or we're going to like put her through like the like state system.
Yeah, and they were like, think about, what did they say? It was, have you read Oliver Twist or something? Or like, what?
Have you read Dickens?
Dickens.
Because like the judge was saying, well, like she'll go through like the state system and go to an orphanage or whatever, and like one of the guys is like, well, it's like a modern facility, right? And she was like, have you read Dickens? Like as if like it's not gonna be great.
Because she doesn't have like a social worker that she's working with, or a therapist, or a counselor, or a support. The only person that is seemingly checking on her is the judge,
Mhm.
the full-on judge.
Well, I mean, clearly that's just like not what would actually happen, but that's just like they didn't want to pay another person.
But I will say the
Like,
judge,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's all. That's just sitcom.
the judge
stuff.
is the best character, though. She's the funniest. She's dry. She's a little snarky with the both men.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, judge is great. Like the judge.
I like the judge.
So I guess in the other answer,
Yeah.
then I mean, I guess I fucking have a kid. Great.
So are you guys moving in together, or
if it is, because Joe went only one for a second, and I was like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
fuck, not my best day of my life, I guess, but like, cool.
Because I think that's something to think about, of just like, even without the complication of like you might be the dad or this might be the dad, just like this child is thrust upon you, you may or may not be the father. That's a hard decision, I think.
It is.
you would probably get real quiet, like that poor kid.
It is.
Josh would be like, "Do you like pinball? Like, I don't know, maybe video games. Can we
Mhm.
get some platinums together?"
Maybe she likes pinball. Yeah. Come on. I mean, unfortunately, I would probably get a second if the test is indeterminate.
You
I'd
try
probably
it
be
again,
like,
yeah.
well, let's do one more test.
I think that.
But like, I guess
there's-
until we find out, you can come over and we can make pizza.
Because
Because
I knew your mom.
Because I knew your mom, and guess what? The state is going to kill you, or at least ruin your life.
And I think there is another element here of like I've seen Like Mike. Have you guys seen Like Mike?
No.
It's the movie where it's starring Lil Bow Wow, and he gets the shoes that were like Michael Jordan's shoes, and now he can like dunk
Okay.
and shit.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, but it starts in an orphanage, like
oh,
where like these kids are in an orphanage, and the whole thing is like they're older kids, and they're just like, we're never gonna get adopted. Like the people only come to like the adoption agency only want the little ones,
yeah.
and like we're too old now. We're fucking done.
I did literally think that when I was like, oh, no one's going to want this. When she was
Right.
like, when the daughter was yelling at them,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, I'll just go to the state thing.
Mhm.
And I was like, ain't no one want a 12-year-old.
Right? Yeah.
Like, it's because it's mostly true.
I mean, mostly.
Mostly.
But also like
Mostly. Yeah.
She's,
that's also the trope of any like orphanage story ever.
well, yeah.
Mhm.
Like Annie and all of that is like they don't want us.
Mm-hmm.
But so like Mike, he gets these shoes, and then do people want to adopt him?
So I'm just saying, if she gets some shoes. Yeah, at the end of Like Mike is he ends up getting adopted by his teammate. It's weird.
Oh.
Who's his same age?
No, like he like joins an NBA team
Oh.
and like because he can dunk and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Like Mike.
Like yeah, just like
okay,
Mike.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
like him and his friend both get adopted
is
by his
it
teammates.
Scottie Pippen?
No Tippin' Pippin, no way.
I was hoping it would be Dennis Rodman or something.
Oh, that'd be wild. Where was I going with that?
I think.
Oh, just that
whether or
is-
not you would adopt the child.
Yeah, because I think it is one thing if it's like if it was a young child and you're just like, if it was a baby and it's just like, oh shit, like this might be my kid, like from like 2 years ago, like I guess, yeah. But then when it's like an older child, it's like you've had a whole like childhood without me, and like don't you have like an aunt and uncle
grandma,
or something? Yeah,
A
like
cousin, a friend of your mother's.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how? Like that also made me super
You have
angry.
godparents? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had 12 years to like have and raise this child, which obviously she cares about.
Did your
Mhm.
mom have a sister?
Yeah, but she
Exactly.
never was like, "Hey, let me introduce you to the men that could be your father," or even tell them that you exist at all.
Well, I know I'm not mad about that because, like, there's all sorts of decisions why she may have not like contacted the father. Whatever.
Yes, yeah, sure.
And-
sure.
and, like,
they're just
and
not
she-
in
her-
her life.
and
Okay,
her-
I mean, it's a
there-
TV show. We got to like give them like.
Well, I know, but that would just
That
be
stuff
normal
is
life.
normal,
There's a
yeah.
lot of great reasons why women don't want to contact the father.
Absolutely,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely, yeah.
At all. So that's fine. I'm fine with that.
hmm
Uh,
But then to turn around and be like,
but to turn around and
so-
then give it to them is like fucked up.
yeah, like you're saying, Claire, like aren't there other relatives?
Yeah.
like
I agree. Yeah.
that like should
Where
be
are they?
taking care of
How
this
about
child.
her friends? Like, doesn't
Yeah.
the kid have a friend? Like, she's
Or
just being
that too.
shipped to New York City by herself. Like, what the?
Oh, I didn't even clock that she's like from out of state.
I mean, I don't know if she is. We don't know yet.
We don't know. Yeah,
But I just assumed that she was because she was like,
I think
"Oh,
she's
this
from
is."
Key West, as far as I
I
know.
guess so. And like Joey was saying, like, oh, I'll take you to like the Statue of Liberty, like a bunch of like New York shit because she's never been.
Yeah, we'll go ice skating. We'll do this.
Yeah.
And then
She's
he's like,
I'm
"Oh,
12. I have a lot of friends back in Tennessee or where
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
from.
It's insane.
I
But-
also can't believe that she was like, I'm hungry, and then he gets a phone call and just like leaves. And I was like, I can't believe you're leaving a person who's just said, "Hey, I'm hungry," like in a house with no food. That
It's
just
just
really
the
made me
most
mad.
extreme way to go. That's what this guy's like, and Paul Reiser is the opposite.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now she'll be safe with both of them.
But I also kind of know people like that Joey guy. The way that he would talk about things of like, we're going to go to the Statue of Liberty. We're going to go ice skating. We're going to have this great time. Like, just had like friends like that are just like, their eyes get wide like that about all these like
You had manic
things we're going to
friends.
do. Kind of, yeah. They're just like,
They
they
got
have
a lot
all
of
these
ideas and not
then
a lot
they-
of plans.
Exactly. So like I could totally see that of just like this guy being like, oh shit, I got a call, like because it was like he got a call from a gallery that was gonna be a big deal, and so that's why he leaves her by herself there. And it's like you can totally see him being like, this is a big opportunity. I need to go do this. She's 12. She'll be fine.
I would also never leave
I also
someone.
did kind of think she's 12, she'll be fine. But
in your house by her. I would not.
But
want to
I
leave her
also
there.
didn't think he was gonna like be gone for like the whole day or
Yeah.
something like that. I thought he was like, "You're 12, you'll be fine. I'll be back in like an hour." Which I wouldn't do that with a kid I just got.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't do that. But if it was my 12-year-old of 12 years, I bet that's fine.
I would. Yes. If it's your 12-year-old of 12 years.
So that's why I thought
cool.
she's 12, she's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
But a
not.
stranger
But it's not fine.
in your house, you don't really know. Like she could steal all your copper.
Oh, you're worried about the kid being like a thief?
Hey.
I was worried about the kid, like, I don't know, burning the house down or like just the dad being horribly negligent.
Well, he is,
Yeah.
but I also think that
But also, if she did just rob him blind, he had it
Yeah.
coming, and that's fine.
But it also is like it fits that Joey character again. So like at the judges, like the Paul Reiser Michael character is just like nah, and then Joey's like, well, I guess I'll take her in. And then like that him just being like, well, I guess I'll take her in is just like him again, just like having these ideas is like, yeah, I could do this. Like I've seen kids before. I could take care of a child. She's 12. She could take care of herself. Like,
Yeah.
but like not really thinking it through of like, yo, this is a responsibility.
But also, kind of, and on the other flip side, I saw him be like, I'll take her in. And then Michael being like, I'm like important and I can't have a kid, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've been like, what if like Joey says in alternate reality where Joey says no, and
Yeah,
Michael
I'm not
still
really
no.
equipped for this,
Now
yeah.
that kid just goes from like the judge's room to like state
Mm-hmm.
because
fe-
they both say no.
I
right
felt
there.
like Michael was not necessarily a hard pass. Then he was just saying, I need to think on it because I'm a normal human being.
Yeah.
It's
which I
true,
also
but I think
think-
that kid had to go with one of them. That's the thing.
Which is a terrible choice. And there
Once
needs
again,
to be
that-
social workers.
That whole part's not okay. But
Mhm.
that's just movie magic. We're just
There
we
is a
have
little
to we
bit of,
have to
like-
movie magic this.
Yeah.
Because it's a 22-minute episode, not not an hour and a half movie
This
for the
isn't-
pilot.
This isn't like Mike.
It's not like Mike. She's not dunking.
She found two. She found a pair thing, but it was a pair of dads.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So yeah, like Joey
It was fine. Come on, it was fine.
Joey takes her in. He's not prepared. He ends up leaving her. Like Michael shows up. Oh no, it's because the
She
kid.
goes to
Yeah,
goes to his
Nicole goes and
office.
finds Michael because like she got left by herself, and like Michael takes her back, and then they're all there. Michael and Joey argue, and
And then they have the Frasier moment.
they have a very Frasier moment because it's like Joey had ordered pizza. The pizza shows up, and she's finally getting some food. But then like Michael and Joey are arguing about their shit, and then Nicole is like, "Hey, like maybe let's just like have some pizza and like chill out and sort this out." But no, they're just like fighting and not even paying attention to her. And then she's like, she goes off on this speech about like, like, hey, this is fucking shitty for me. I'm 12. Like my mom died,
Yeah.
and I was gonna give you guys a chance, and you're not even like thinking about me. And man, she fucking what's this the actor's name? Stacey Keenan. She fucking worked me. I was
Yeah, it was
sad
good.
for this girl. Oh man. I thought if I could tangent there, I thought she was really funny too.
She did a good job at the beginning,
Mhm.
being like funny and quirky like that. Like I'm like a sitcom kid that talks like an adult.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
usually hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I was comparing to like just knowing that this is like a sitcom. Like we had talked earlier about Paul Reiser was almost cast on Full House. So I'm thinking of this as like a contemporary Full House. And I'm just like, I like this kid way better than DJ Tanner.
Oh, 100%. Like
Yeah.
this kid has way better. Like was also a little edgier than.
And she's a little older, I think, than DJ Tanner
I have no
or
idea.
Candace Cameron at that time. But like, there's a bit where like, when she first shows up at Joey's and like Joey's like showing her bed, and she like does like oh, I'm gonna like hop on the bed, but it's like made of wood. So she just like hops on it and just like sits flat on it, and just like has like no reaction. Like I just thought that like bit of like physical comedy was so funny.
It was good. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought she was great. And then, but she goes away, like
Mhm.
goes, and then the next morning you see the door open. It's the judge is like randomly showing up at the house
To do a check-in, yeah.
to do a check-in, and then
And
They're
Claire,
both
and Claire was
passed
like,
out.
"Why would you not pay a social worker?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't want to pay anyway.
Well,
That's a
'cause
whole nother moment.
Florence Stanley or whatever this actress's name is, like, you know, doing the guest spot in this episode. She
Yeah.
was also in Night Court.
Yeah, it's also just movie magic. You just got to be like, of course the judge wouldn't come,
Mhm.
but like they're not going to pay another person for a speaking role.
Mm-hmm.
Not on the pilot. It's
No,
a
the
pilot.
pilot.
Yeah. If this is episode 2, there would have been a different person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think we'll get to predictions later, but and then they go to find Nicole,
Mm-hmm.
like, cause it's the check-in and she's not there.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh literally goes, "Oh, she like went out to go grocery shopping or
Yeah,
something."
she's, like,
because she's the
getting food or something,
responsible
yeah.
one.
Mhm.
Like,
Well, I knew she wasn't going to be in that room, and then you go, well, they don't have enough time to like go on like some child search, so she's going
Yeah.
to walk through the front door,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to be
and
like,
she did.
everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she went and got them breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
but was happy to see that Michael was still there because she thought they were like breaking up or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and she's got her 2 dads.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last like cute thing was like, she said like, it was before she was like going to bed or something. She's like, "Hey, Dad," and then like both of them answered yeah, and like it was like an awe moment for the
Just
audience.
checking.
It was an
Yeah.
all moment for Joe. Like, he went over here, like, he got hearts in his eyes.
Yeah,
his,
it's
like,
fucking- it's a
heart
good
pounded
fucking
out of his
line, man.
chest.
That's good. It's good. Low hanging fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes the
Nailed
same
it.
as that high fruit.
Just like the river, it's gonna bend. What's up with these, like,
Just
Well,
like the
that
river
sayings
in
so
today.
if I'll be honest, that there's no river long enough that doesn't contain a bend. I stole that from Norm Macdonald.
the-
He's got a bit. It's one of his specials. It's a joke, and it's just called The News, and it's 13 minutes long. It's one of the best stand-up bits, literally ever. I'm telling you right now. And he's talking about like, would you kill someone in cold blood? And he goes, I mean, I wouldn't, but like, there's not a river long enough that doesn't contain a bend. So I guess like, you know, he's just kind of like, it's just his way of saying never say never. And
Sure,
I heard that like fucking 15 years ago, and I was like, this is so awesome. So it's the first time I've known you that I had a chance to say it, and like it made complete sense. I was like, take
Well, I'm glad I was here for
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
it. Listen to The News by Norm Macdonald.
Hmm.
Promise you, it's better than what you're listening to right now.
this
Uh,
this podcast?
yeah,
Oh,
Norm Macdonald's great.
No, this is great.
We can't compete with Norm Macdonald. Predictions?
yeah.
I
I mean, I liked it. I liked this first episode.
agree.
I liked it more than I thought I would.
It was better than it had a right to be.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
It was definitely like not written for kids. It was more written for the adults.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why I liked it. But
Mm-hmm.
man, did I feel bad for Nicole. Do you guys want me to do me?
You do you.
Okay, I predict the following things. One,
Sounds like she's still writing them.
I'm figuring this out. There's going to be a judge sighting. Like, I want
Like
this
that
judge.
judge?
I want that judge back.
Okay.
Okay.
That judge is there, like checking in,
Mm-hmm.
hanging out, eating pizza. Which actually, my second prediction is pizza because like I ran out of things, and so the food was a huge part of this episode. So there's gonna be food in the last episode, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then I think it was cute at the end where the dads were talking to Nicole while she was in bed. So I want there to be a scene where the dads talk to Nicole while she's in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think this is my most controversial one. I think that Joey and Michael are going to split. You can't end this without one of them, like with them together. Like this cannot end with all the dads. So it's going to be there's some split at the end. Joey or Michael, they're peacing out.
Tough.
Someone's moving away or something.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
But they're not together.
They're separating ways.
If I had to put money on it based on this first episode, now again, in my predictions, I didn't say who was leaving because I'm not that serious. But like based on this first episode, it's got to be Joey because he's going to see like another bright light and like go for it, right?
Yeah, but do you see that loft he's got in New York City?
Yeah,
That's
he's-
like an $8 million loft.
Not in the 80s. It is now.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, I got predictions. Number 1, my 2 moms, both Joey and Michael, have ladies in their lives.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Number 2, Nicole paints.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's smart.
You know, there's no therapist, so she's probably watching Bob Ross. Number 4, let's get some low-hanging fruit, baby. Wedding.
Oh,
Not for a predict, but if you were to pick one, who do you
Like-
think's getting married?
Nicole.
Nicole.
That'd be so gross.
Child wedding.
15.
She's
Well,
at
they
max. She's supposed to be 12 now. At
Mhm.
max, she's like 15,
Yeah.
right?
Well, they
In
could
this
fast forward time.
If I was gonna pick, then it would probably be. I'm gonna go Joey.
Because it'd be less predictable, you think, to go Joey, or like
Because he's like he's the goofy one, and I feel like Michael gets married first, some
Mhm.
kind of thing.
He's like already.
Michael's already married. Joey's
settled
getting married
down.
yeah, or maybe Joey, just falls in love fast,
Yeah.
and that's Joey.
now. And then my 4th one, I wrote this one down first, but I saved my 4th one because I thought apparently we're doing spicy picks on the 4th one.
Most controversial.
Yeah, most controversial one.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one I want to happen so much.
Oh, I can't wait.
They rip up and destroy the affirmative results of who's the actual dad.
Okay. Because they get a follow up test, but like, no, we don't want to know.
So there's gonna be a paternity test that's ripped up.
Yeah, because they don't, because they go, we do know who the dad is, and they go,
Mhm.
we're the dad, and they rip it up.
Mm.
So they rip up the results, rip or destroy. Not
Mhm.
I do think that it would be really hard to have.
I don't think you
Just
ever.
go.
I don't think you ever know who the dad is. By the
Yeah,
end
I
of
would
the show.
think so.
I
But who
think
do you-
it's the biggest question of this show.
But who do you think the dad is?
Joey.
Really? Is it the hair?
Nah, I just think she seems funny like Joey.
Mm-hmm.
And her responsibility came from her mother.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's true. There's a wild card here of the mother we
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, we know enough that she's pretty neglectful.
she
Didn't prepare for her death appropriately.
got hit
Do we
by
know
she
how
got
she
hit,
died?
She got hit by a bus. I don't know.
No,
I don't
we
think we know how she died, right?
I mean, the fact that she had time to write a will and
Yeah,
say these
right?
two guys are gonna split this kid
Uh-huh.
makes
She
me
had
think
time
she
to write
planned.
the silliest will ever, so she
Yeah.
probably knew.
She wrote
Yeah.
like a prank will.
I'm gonna like make
She
my
wrote
will.
she wrote Ashton Kutcher's will.
I'm gonna I'm gonna write something in a will tonight. Just it's like a prank on Josh. So Joe, get ready. I don't know what it's gonna
Are
be.
you gonna
yet.
make me take care of Joe when you die?
Oh my god.
I gave you a chance. You won't even think of me. My turn.
All right,
I have
Joe.
that Joey sings.
Oh, because you said he was a musician.
He's like a music guy. Yeah.
I hope he sings "Achy Breaky Heart," but I don't even know what year that would be.
I tried to look through more of his IMDb, and he's got a bunch of like trash credits and some like soap opera stuff.
I
But
really
I think
have
he's
you,
like a Broadway guy.
Did you see him side by side with Billy Ray Cyrus? Because somebody made that picture.
We'll look it up. I think Michael proposes.
Oh,
He proposes marriage to someone.
He proposes a dinner date.
I think we see Nicole playing video games. I think that's just like one of her hobbies.
I didn't see a TV in this place.
Yeah, that's true. There might not be a TV. but-
Joey builds one out of foam.
I bet it would be like an arcade game. He's the kind of guy that would have like a full Pac-Man
Counts.
setup.
It's a big game.
See that? Yeah. And then my number 4 wild card pick is there's a younger, cuter kid.
Spicy.
Like no longer my two dads. It's like my two kids now.
There's like another cuter kid though.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope that does not happen. I hope that
I hope that gets fucking
because
ugly.
Nicole has had enough stress in her life. She does not need a younger sibling to fuck it up
Yeah.
and be cuter than her. Oh, I'm mad for Nicole.
Well, this last episode aired on April 30th, 1990. And I don't know if this hints towards a Joe point, but it is called See You in September. Is that a baby being born?
Oh,
See you in September. It's also like a very interesting way to like end a show. Like, did they think they were coming back?
Yeah, yeah. Telegraphing like we'll be back next season.
I hope they joke about not coming back in September.
But Joe, which dad do you think is the dad?
Joey, I think.
Oh, like the actual dad?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna go Michael.
If I had to pick, I think I would go
because
Joey.
I think you guys are wrong.
So you think Michael, you think Joey, and I think we'll never know.
Oh, I don't
I
think
don't think
we're
we'll
gonna
know yet.
know.
Okay.
I'm just
But
saying,
if I
like,
had to pick.
Okay, well,
if we had to pick, I want Michael because he's got the money.
Okay.
Well, yeah, everyone wants the money dad.
I just think Joey.
I want a
because-
money daddy right now.
I think Joey just because he had the instinct to be like, yeah, I guess I'll take her in then.
You think that's like a natural instinct?
Sure. I mean, it's a fictional TV show. I just think that like if they were to somehow reveal it, I think that that's the tell.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Or if
There's
even
no
if,
hesitation.
even if not reveal, but if the creator had something in mind, I think that that's the tell.
Well,
All right.
we're going to go see what happens.
Let's see what happens, and we'll see you in like 10 seconds. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of My Two Dads. It was called See You in September. I have a write-up. Once again, from IMDb. This one by Anonymous, I guess.
Oh, I was hoping for Yahoo.
ACS at whatever Yahoo didn't follow through, I guess. Whatever. Joey's ex comes back to town to marry someone else, but he's not over her yet.
Great write-up, Anonymous.
That's what happened. Somewhat. Yeah, basically the two dads are raising a fine young lady still. She's like 15. Well, she was making out with a boy.
Yeah, and they were okay. So it opened though with Joey on a blind date, and I was like so excited because it was a character from Frasier.
Yeah, but you said it was Roz.
I said it was Roz, but it was actually Daphne. And then it seems like the date's going well, and then she like gets a little nutty, I guess.
She started like stabbing the table with a fork and like recording it.
Yeah, it was a little.
She was
weird.
like the original. She was like an influencer in 2025.
Who knew? But then they go back to the house, and yeah, she's got like, but we got to see the credits, and we didn't really see the credits in the first one.
Not these ones for sure. The first one's had like a little bit of thing, but like this was like the real credits.
But who
Yeah.
was the surprising guy that you guys both were like, oh man, I love that guy?
Who was that?
I think she's talking about Vani Ribisi.
Oh, Giovanni Ribisi is in this show.
But we didn't see him.
But he's credits only in this episode.
Yeah.
He's like a boy. He must be like one of Nicole's friends. But we laughed because his opening credits was Vani Ribisi. So when he was like a teenager getting roles, he was going as Vani.
Oh.
But like if you see him in, I don't know, Gone in 60 Seconds, for example.
It's not Vonnie anymore?
He's Giovanni Ribisi. He's Phoebe's brother in Friends, and he's definitely not Vonnie Ribisi as a credit in that show. So at some point he like was like, oh, I got a good name or something, and he switched.
That's interesting. So yeah, so apparently there's a bunch of other characters that we didn't see in this. She's like making out with a guy. And then also Michael was making out with somebody too. So everybody was like in love except for Joey.
Michael's girlfriend was named Allison.
Yeah. And then they go to the wedding of Joey's ex. Right?
Yep. For some
And-
reason he got invited to his ex's wedding.
Not just like him. The whole fucking family is invited to the wedding.
Probably not. Joey seems like the kind of person that would just bring people he knows.
Oof.
He does. We know those people. And he seems like one of those people that would just be like, I'm invited, so therefore my family's invited.
Oof. Oof. Rough times.
So I wouldn't be surprised. Because, like, number one, why would you invite, like, a very serious ex to your wedding?
Yeah.
And then number two, why would you then invite their family? Like, that just wouldn't happen. If you're going to make that one critical mistake, I actually think you'd stop with that one and not go, also your family. It's not going to happen. So Joey just brought him,
I
for
went
sure.
to a wedding where it was interesting because it was like certain people weren't there. And then it turned out that the bride was like, anyone that has slept with this guy could not come.
What guy? Like the groom?
The groom. Anyone had ever like, and I had not, so I was invited. But
Way
a
to go.
lot of other people that I knew, because he was a little bit of a,
Little Hobek?
he liked to sow his oats, I guess they say. And yeah, it was just like an interesting choice. But that's what I was informed. Like, no, the bride would not allow anyone that he had penetrated to be here.
Oh,
I
God.
was like, okay.
Oh, God. That was not on the invite. If you've been penetrated, please disregard this wedding invite.
I hope it wasn't. It wasn't on mine.
Okay. I mean, but I can see that. Makes sense, I guess. Whatever. If the bride wants it, that's fine.
I I agree with that. Like, if the bride doesn't want somebody at the wedding, they shouldn't come to the wedding.
100%.
But clearly, this lady wanted the whole fam at the
Yeah,
wedding.
that's what I'm saying.
Was her name Sarah?
Yep, her name was Sarah.
Yeah.
So they go, and then, I mean, half the episode then is obviously then him at the wedding trying to convince her to run off with him. Which to me, knowing the 2 episodes we know of Joey, I was like, I know this is probably supposed to be for real kind of thing. Like, I really love you, but I'm like, but you're such a weirdo dude that this seems like a spur of the moment, like, I'm being emotional, and then she's gonna be like, okay, I love you, and he's gonna be like, yee, like grabbing his like collar. Oops.
But he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He became serious. And then he moved to San Francisco with her. And then everyone got like, and then that was like when the show was like, everyone gets emotional. Like, I'm going to leave you, you're going to leave me, and we'll figure it out, but we'll come back, so it's not like the end of the world.
Yeah,
So,
the deal is him and Sarah are going to go like try this out for the summer and then see where they're at, is what he said.
yeah. Did you do any cancellation research?
No. It's unclear. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot of information on the show in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of feels like they wrote this as like a finale, but like if they did somehow get renewed, like there's ways to come back, because again, he said like, you know, it's just gonna try it out for the summer and then we'll see.
Yeah.
But it very much played like, I feel like there's a lot of like more modern shows that do this where it's like they do a season finale that like if they don't get renewed, like this could be the series finale.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, it worked fine as a, I don't know why this one I just didn't believe it as a series finale. Because I was like 3 seasons in 1990.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough seasons for
Yeah,
a
it's
show
not
back
enough,
then. You want more.
Yeah.
But if it was like a true one, I would have liked it as a, I do like it as a finale of like,
Yeah.
I'm leaving, but I'm coming back. I like it when things like change, but stay the same.
It's at least a type of season finale, or it's at least a type of cancellation where they got to the end of the season and
Yeah.
not just like they got cut off mid-production and it's just like, well, I guess we're just ending on the random episode where like Nicole has to go to the dentist.
Which we've seen.
Mhm.
But yeah, and it felt, it didn't, I mean, clearly, obviously we didn't see the ones before and after, or before, but it didn't feel like awkward, like that they were going to go do this or whatever.
Mhm.
It didn't feel forced. Everyone was good in it. And
Mhm.
I liked they smash, if they had the chance, they got to smash in the heartfelts
Mhm.
and kind of like say their goodbyes to each other, which is the kind of like the so long farewell to the audience as well.
Yeah.
So
Nicole, I mean, obviously because she's like a teenager, she's just like grown a lot in 3 years, because
Yeah.
that's what happens when you're a teenager. She's just like,
she now looks like the girl I recognize from the
Yeah.
other show.
mhm.
Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
She looks
Like,
like the
oh,
girl from Step by Step.
like now I know who this girl is.
Yeah.
In the first one, I was like, I know which one
Mhm.
she is, but I like,
Yeah, it's some kid.
yeah, some kid.
Michael has a partner or girlfriend or something serious.
Yep.
Allison?
Allison.
Like serious enough that like it seems like Nicole like knows her and is comfortable with her.
Yep.
And then yeah, it's the weird thing with Joey is that like this again, the woman who got away, he's like hung up on again.
Yeah.
And then decides to leave. And it's weird that there's like this and like Nicole knows it too, that like Nicole knows that like once Joey's back with Sarah, it's like Joey's piecing out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird that they like do this, like all of the characters are saying goodbye to Joey, right? Like one by one. Looks like the judge has a moment with Joey that's just like, hey, like you've turned into like a real adult and I'll like see ya, but like call me if you ever need me. And then Michael has a moment with Joey where he's like, hey, I've known you my whole life, and like, you know, we fought a lot and didn't get along on a lot of things, but like I wouldn't have done this journey with anyone else. And then Joey has a moment with Nicole where he is essentially telling her like, hey, like you made me the person I am. and all of that is nice, but it's still fucking weird that like he's bouncing for like not even a sure thing, something he's just gonna go try out with this woman, and he's gonna bounce on his daughter.
Yeah, I didn't.
But only for the summer.
Oh, that. She cried. That was not just for the summer.
Well, yeah, I know. It'd be weird, I guess, if like Jimmy was like, Michelle's bouncing for the summer to go go to school. But like, you know, things like, I guess that's like fucking everybody in showbiz.
But I mean, so
Right.
so
Ugh.
Joey's gonna leave for the summer, right? And then what? And then either like he's gonna stay.
I think what happens is there's one of two scenarios after the summer.
Uh-huh.
Joey comes back and's like, it ain't gonna work out, and he moves back in.
Yeah.
And then they just have just my two dads again.
Uh-huh.
Or she officially has two moms and two dads kind of thing. And now, but basically it's like her dads got divorced, right? Like, because
And
now
moved
she has
across
two
the country?
well, now she has two now she has two families.
Yeah.
But split across the country.
Yeah. So she probably then she splits time because now she has she lives a divorced like household.
Yeah.
It's super great for her then.
Yeah.
She-
After
but
having
super great
lost
for
her
Nicole.
mom at 12.
She's at least she's like 15, and this is like incredibly non-traditional. So it like makes sense because like it does seem weird-ish. This is already weird, but like if both of these dudes get married like separate to not each other, then it's do both couples live in the same house and raise this one child who's 15, or do both of these couples live in different houses and they have joint custody like a divorced couple basically?
Yeah.
But they're not across town, they're across the country.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
I think it
Think
just
about how much that long distance bill would be. Like they're not even like
oh yeah,
able
because
to,
there's no
like they're doing the Sprint or whatever, call ATT or whatever.
Yeah.
man, remember long distance calls?
Wild. Yes, I do.
Blows my mind. There's no way that costs money.
yeah.
Like really. That was a scam, right?
I don't know. I don't understand how
They have
telephones
to
work.
plug in extra wires to get you across the country or something.
Yeah, was it like how do phones work?
I don't even know.
I think that's a different podcast.
Okay.
I think it's just weird that again they have all these like character moments of like, man, Joey, you've really grown up. Joey, you've really changed. You've really stepped up. And in this moment where he is stepping fucking away, he's again doing something totally irresponsible. How are you doing this thing? How are you making this like life decision, or even like being with a person and your number one is like, hey, number one non-negotiable is like I have to be there for my daughter. So like either you're moving to New York or like we're like moving to Jersey, or like, but like I can't go with you to San Francisco.
You seem as mad as I seemed about the first episode. Like you're angry.
And I'm still like I can see it. It's fine.
yeah, you're so neutral about all of it.
But because I want it, because once again I'm like it's like yeah he's like leaving his daughter for like the summer, but he's not leaving her like in a bad situation. He's leaving her with incredibly her other actual dad. Well, you know, who knows, but like her dad. He's leaving her with her dad, and he has backup, so he's not alone because he has Allison.
Okay,
and
but
she
think
seems
about
to know her.
think about the tag team of these two dads. You got your stuffy dad. Your
I'm
dad.
not saying it's gonna be easy.
Oh man, I'm
just-
Joe has convinced me that I'm pissed
I'm
off.
not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just saying that if this guy is going to go try to see if this works out for the summer, that's then like this is the best case scenario. Clearly, it's going to make his daughter sad, and he doesn't like that. He obviously does feel remorse. He did decide this really fast, but he does have remorse for it. And I would assume then, depending on what happens at the end of the summer, that's probably as a good dad, which I want to believe Joey is. That he has like a serious conversation. Like, my daughter is 15. We did this for like 2.5-3 months. I have to go back. I would like for you to come back with me, or we're done. This didn't work out.
Yeah. I mean, again, sitcom, right? So whatever. The in sitcom rules and in sitcom world, I just think it's weird that they did this whole like you're a whole person now, Joey, right before he does this thing that's destroying their family.
It is weird that they're attributing the fact that he can like find love and admit that he like loves someone and wants to be with them as to be like now now you've ascended to the next level.
Yeah.
But that also entails that you have to leave your legitimate most major obligation and like love, essentially.
Because like another sitcom way to do this is like all of that happens, blah blah blah, but it's like, hey, Sarah is moving here and we're moving to New Jersey. We're not going to live in the same household, but like we're all going to be here, and like maybe it does or doesn't work out with Sarah, but like we're going to try it, but we're all going to be here.
They could have even done literally the exact same thing they did with like going across country and him visiting, but just said, I'm going to go there for 2 weeks kind of thing. Like he could have just been like,
figured it out.
We need to figure out what she's going to do, and like, but like I can't leave you, but I'm gonna go here for 2 weeks. I miss you, baby. I'll be back. I'll see you.
He doesn't seem like that kind of dad.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like we could have alleviated.
It is interesting because his character Joe, like you're pointing out, they spent a lot of the time to talk about his character development and change.
It seems like he's the core of like growth of the show.
And Michael was the exact same. Like there was same suit, same hair, same everything. So that's, but it also seems like Joey is, and maybe it's just the name Joey in sitcoms. He's that like kind of goofy guy.
He's the doofball. Yeah.
And that's great, but also not so great for his daughter.
Yeah. True. But she came already adulted, I think.
She's seen some things.
Yeah, she's seen some shit before we met her. I think everything will work out, Joe. I think we'll be fine.
Again, fictional characters, but like it's just it's a weird like writing disconnect for me that you're just like, this is what we're saying is like happening in this episode, but like the text of what happening is not the subtext that you're saying.
But also maybe in like the 90s, staying for your kid wasn't the most important thing, but finding love was.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But this is like less like the first episode with like Your Problems, Claire, were more so like clearly this is like movie magic where the judges coming because they don't want another person, and also they're apparently going to make the judge a main character for some reason.
Yeah. She's like hanging out with them all the time.
I got my wish.
Which part of their family.
Which makes no sense whatsoever.
She like walks in the apartment, like not even a knock.
Yeah, and the things that Joe's kind of mad about in this episode are more so like when someone writes a script or writes fiction of any kind.
Yeah.
They don't have themselves or a third party go, but why?
Yeah.
And then their answer was, it's a fucking sitcom.
Yeah.
Like, that was their answer instead of like trying to be like, does this make sense?
Yeah. It's just character things. Like I can excuse logical things or things that wouldn't happen in real life. But like if you're the things of the show that matter are like this character is acting this way because they are like this.
Yeah.
And then this is how we're supposed to feel about this character. But then if their actions are different than that, there's some sort of like disconnect there between what we're being presented and what we're supposed to feel.
Because it does seem, you are right in the terms of, it does seem, at least as far as what we've seen, it does seem odd that Joey would be willing to just leave for 3 months. It does seem weird, even for this other like lady that he like broke up her marriage, by the way.
For 4 episodes apparently she was only in, right? Is that what you said?
I bet it was the last, like near the last 4 in this like season, because they were like, how do we end?
We got to wrap up the Joey thing. Yeah.
Let's get this lady in.
I don't know. I do think it makes sense that you're frustrated with the way they wrote that. I don't know. That to me felt like more like sitcom magic. But I guess you're right. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of first and last like you did.
I mean, all in all, I would say the first episode was leagues better than this episode.
Yeah.
Just in like the good heartfelt scenario, like, and also even the comedy.
Yeah.
I would say that I really did like they had this weird trope that Joey's bed is like hidden in a wall behind a fake
Yeah,
bookshelf,
yeah.
and then you could kind of move him in and out like it was on slider. I really
Mhm.
did enjoy that. I thought that was lovely.
I think we'd call that like a shtick.
Not a trope.
I don't think. Well, a trope would be something that happens like all the time.
Well,
What
I'm
if
assuming it happened all the time.
Well, yeah, just every episode they just like wheel his bed out of like a different wall or something, or like a different closet. Because he's such an artist.
He's such an
like, set up
artist, yeah, he's
beds
got
in different
walls.
But
There's
we
good beds
never
hidden in
learned where
walls.
Michael would sleep.
Well, there was multiple doors.
It's such
In
a
the
weird.
loft.
Yeah, the loft is much larger than
It's
it was
like
in the
that
first episode.
mega huge
That
open
thing
area.
will be worth millions.
Millions.
Yeah.
And he moves to San Francisco and doesn't even keep it.
Nope. It's gonna move to the Full House.
Hopefully Nicole inherited the apartment. He
Ooh.
probably rents. Hopefully they're in rent control. I don't know.
1987. They might fall under rent control at some point. I don't know. I don't know how New York worked. Are you watching this show, Claire?
Part of me is interested in seeing more of what this was like, and because I liked the first episode. Am I committed to watch all 60 episodes? No, I wouldn't say that. But I do think that there were some funny bits of comedy, and I liked the characters. I liked the way that they played off each other. I don't know. There's weird art.
There's weird art all over the place.
What about you?
I mean, I'm probably good.
Yeah.
You know, like it was fine. If someone turned it on one day when I was like eating dinner, I'd be like, "Oh, cool, I remember this one."
Mhm.
But like, I don't really feel a need to like visit the journey of two dads.
That don't hang out around for their child at the end?
Well, I mean, you know,
That doesn't bother you?
I bet the middle's great though. Joe,
I think there's just like there's other things that swallow this up. Like you want more Paul Reiser, you got Mad About You.
Mm-hmm.
You want a little more developed Stacey Keenan, you got Step by Step.
You want
Even though
Billy
she's
Ray-
a smaller part there.
you want Billy Ray Cyrus? There's Hannah Montana.
But yeah, exactly.
You get the real Billy Ray. You
Yeah.
don't get this guy.
Yeah, you get the real Billy Ray.
Or even just like, you know, you want a couple dads raising some girls, you got Full House. Right?
Yeah.
Like
Got a couple dads raising some boys. You got 2.5 Men
If you want to see a judge, you watch Night Court
or Judge Judy.
or Judge Judy.
Judge Judy used to be on like in like one of the areas like in my college there was like a little deli and like there's a little eating area outside of that deli, and every single day Judge Judy would always be on. Family Feud and Judge Judy constantly.
If you could just have a channel on Family Feud at all times, I think it would make the world happier.
I'd rather Jeopardy, but I would settle for Family Feud.
I don't like the Family Feud, like the earlier episodes where the guy like deep throat kisses everybody. That guy creeps me
Yeah.
out. Like
But you want Steve Harvey?
I don't mind him.
He's kind of a gross guy,
fine.
too.
I mean, what is his name? Louis. What's his name? From
Louis
St.
Anderson?
Paul?
I take Louis Anderson Family Feud all the way.
or who's the Al Borland guy? What's his name?
Boring.
Oh, he did Family Feud?
Yeah.
Oh man, those are the two hosts. Sign me up.
Yeah.
None of those people are deep throwing guests or just being not funny and kind of bad people.
I didn't know anything about Steve Harvey, and maybe I don't want to know, but I do see that Steve Harvey he's doing a bit when he's hosting as opposed to just hosting.
I
Mhm.
just feel like I don't know, something about Steve Harvey's wrong.
Okay.
Racist over here.
What is no? It's I'm talking about the person Steve Harvey.
I
Something
think
weird
that
about them.
his veneers are very white. I don't know. His teeth are very like chiclety.
I bet you Google something about Steve Harvey, you'll find something.
I don't want to know. Everybody's got bad things. It's 2025.
Like Steve, you know, he's doing the thing where like someone says something crazy and he's gonna react for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and anything is about sex or whatever, he's gonna make it 6 times bigger than it
Yeah.
needs to be.
Yeah.
But I also think that's why the show's kind of great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I don't think I would want to watch Judge Judy at a deli, but Family Feud, I'm in.
Fair.
What are we talking? We're not talking about Family Feud.
I'm talking about predictions now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, should I do mine?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a judge sighting. Yes, I got a point. No pizza. they talked about it, but there's no pizza. They talked to Nicole in bed. I get a point. And Joey and Michael split. Yeah, Joey pieces out. So I get 3 points today.
Dang.
I know. I'm like big pointing.
Big point and shooting the breeze. My first one is my two moms. They're both involved. They are both involved at the end.
No. They're
What do you
not
mean?
moms. They're not married. They're not together. They ain't moms.
I didn't.
Neither of those ladies took over
I
mom.
just my
ownership.
prediction's clever name was my two moms, and my prediction was that they're both involved.
That they both have partners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you don't like my fun.
I think
quip.
you only get like a half point because I wouldn't say that
He's
Joey settled.
Joey's more committed to this relationship than Paul Reiser is. He's moving across the country away from his daughter.
I don't know. I'm gonna look at Joe on this because
I think it's a point.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Thank you, Joe. Number 2, Nicole paints. She didn't paint.
No.
Unless you call those tears that she was working with paint.
She was knitting.
Well, that
No, yeah,
doesn't-
she was doing a craft.
That
yeah.
also doesn't help.
It doesn't count, but I thought it was interesting.
But my third one was there's a wedding.
There was.
There was a
Which
wedding.
party wants to like fight you on that because it didn't actually finish? But
If I went to a race and I started running it, I ran a race. I just didn't finish it.
is this like your river analogy again?
No, no,
Like,
no, I don't-
okay.
But I'm taking the wedding point because there was a wedding. People
There
went to
was.
a wedding. If I got dressed up and I went to a wedding and then it ended and they didn't get married, I'd still fucking tell you I went to a wedding.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
Okay. Because I'd be mad I got fucking dressed up and went to a wedding. And then it didn't. Actually, that'd probably be awesome. Unless it was like a really good friend of mine and everything was sad.
Yeah. I think it'd be sad.
I would love to go to a wedding of some rando person that I was just like kind of like sort of knew, you know, and then it just went crazy. That'd be really interesting.
I
right?
don't wish a crazy wedding on anybody. Weddings are so stressful.
I wish a terrible, awful, crazy wedding to somebody, and I want to be there and
You
not
just
know
be back there like
and not know them very well.
sipping on your cocktail, laughing while everybody's
Man,
crying.
if they served drinks right before the wedding, and I had a
Mhm.
drink, and then like the groom came out, and then the bride didn't.
You'd have to pull up the drinks if like you're having to hold the wedding.
I'm pretty sure my
you been-
parents went to a wedding that like they got there and there's like a delay and then all of a sudden it was like so like the wedding's not happening but like
Yeah, they still had the party.
yeah like still have like the food and stuff so like you'd all still eat like
So you go to
it's
the
all
reception.
paid. yeah
Yeah. Well, because you can't cancel that stuff.
Yeah,
but like there is no wedding.
fucking.
I remember
wild.
your parents telling me that story, but I thought it was at a funeral because they have a lot of funeral
Yeah.
stories.
I think it
Well,
was
they're all-
like I think it was a much more low key wedding. Like I don't think it was like, you know, sit down, plate of dinner or whatever. I think it was just like a buffet somewhere.
Okay.
But like
But still,
but still. Because now what are you all sitting there talking about? Like
what the fuck do you think happened?
Like, do
You
we
have you have no. There is no like loss of something to talk
like,
about.
do
in
you
that.
just take
Yeah.
your gift back or like rip up your check? Like,
don't
or do you
know.
just give them the check because you feel bad? I wouldn't know who to write the check to.
Yeah, I think it depends on what the situation is and what
Don't
your
write checks.
relationship
It's
is.
2025.
I love a check.
It, like, if
No one
it's-
else does though. That's
yeah,
the problem.
like if it's your niece or something and she got left at the altar, like obviously you're still gonna give her that toaster. Like
I don't think Nick ever cashed his check from his wedding. I don't think he ever did. So just
Cool, perfect. You got away with it.
I might have gotten away with
You
it.
gave him the present, and you got away with it. I think it's like 6 months, so he's got time.
Oh, we
right?
still got time.
Oh,
then.
that's him. My last one was they get the baby results or the DNA results and they rip it up. So
I bet that happens sometime in the show.
that didn't happen in this episode. Inconclusive.
Mm-hmm.
They still didn't at least act like they didn't know who the official dad
Yeah.
was because
And
she
you-
called everybody dad.
And you really still think that Joey is the dad? He's gonna fucking leave her? He ain't the dad.
I mean, yeah, if I had to pick the two, I'd still go with Joey.
Hey
But,
man, dads leave. It's a thing that dads do.
So I got
Wow.
so I got 2 dad points,
Mm-hmm.
which translate to regular points, just in case anyone was wondering.
I had that Joey sings and he didn't. But fun fact, the actor Greg Evigan or whatever sings the theme song.
Fun theme song.
Yeah. Michael proposes. He did not. If I had that switched,
It was,
Could've been something.
but it was close because I feel like Michael probably would have proposed
yeah.
in any other finale.
Yeah, I agree. He seems more committed.
Mm-hmm. Nicole plays video games. No. And then there's a younger, cuter kid, which like Claire was trying to argue for like the baby that was like shown for a little bit, but I don't think that was like a real character. I was more thinking
There
that-
was just a baby.
yeah.
It wasn't like anybody's baby.
She said it was that Sarah, whoever's getting married's kid, and alluded to the fact that like we know her really well, the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, I was like, oh man, Joe's gonna fight for this point.
No, I was thinking more that it's a like, you know, like there's a new kid introduced, like it's some like 10-year-old that
Like
they've
Doogie
now adopted.
Howser like lives there.
It's Michael's or Joey's, or they find out that it's actually Nicole's biological
yeah, there
baby
was another sister
and there
that
was
she
another
didn't even know about.
because her mom was such a bad mom.
Man, secret babies
Secret
everywhere.
baby. I do remember when my mom got fat when I was 5 for a little bit, and I don't remember why.
Okay, that did happen in Grey's Anatomy.
God. So how many?
0 points.
0.
Yeah.
Oof.
Tough times, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to capitalize when Jimmy's out saving whales. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us this week. Listeners, if you want to hit us up, send us show suggestions, you sure can at FNL Podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitter. There's an Instagram as well. Claire, thanks for hanging out.
Oh man, thanks for having me.
Way to get those Crush Jimmy points.
I am very excited. He's gonna be mad.
I'm definitely rooting for you to beat Jimmy, but not me.
I don't think I'm gonna beat anybody, but I just want to be a contender.
The amount of points you've gotten in 2 episodes that you've been on have been close to how many I've gotten all season, I feel like. So I think you do it really well. And you've been on more than 2, so.
Hey man, the hope's alive.
The hope's alive.
It's just like those rivers that go on so long.
Your river doesn't bend. It goes
Straight
it
and
goes
narrow.
straight to
Straight.
winning. It's a good job. All right, well, that's going to do it for us this week. Listeners, we'll see you again next week. Goodbye.